So what's this one then?
This is everybody's favourite. This is the crowd pleaser that is the Frankentruck.
The Frankentruck.
So a bit of a build up of bits really. I decided that I wanted to get into the rock crawlers when Abs bought his Vitera. Came across a guy selling 2 Mavericks and a few other bits at a relatively good price, so picked them up. We played with the Mavericks for a bit. There's a video on your channel, isn't there? The Mavericks first outing, the Maverick versus Ascender.
Yeah.
They're brilliant. They're really good little starter cars. But I wanted something that was a little bit more scale, something that looked a little bit proper, like the Ascender.
Yeah, scaler.
So this was before the time I managed to pick up the SCX10. So the shell was a Wish purchase. Really cheap. Took about 3 weeks to get here.
Yeah,
from
wherever
it comes from. When I got it, it was absolutely pancaked.
Yeah.
The secure packaging that it was sent in was a white bin bag.
Oh man.
So absolutely pancaked. Spent a couple of days trying to strain it up. We had it upside down with boiling water in. We was trying to make up little jigs. We decided that the best way to try and strain it up was to kind of cut it out. Cut off all the excess, you know, inside the arches and stuff.
Stop it from being pulled around so much.
And that worked a little bit, but at that point, just not really willing to do anything with it. And then we were due to go out on the last video.
Yeah.
Decided I would have a crack at fitting it onto a Maverick. So essentially, we have got a standard Maverick, a few really minor changes just to get an extra probably 20 mil on the wheelbase.
Yeah.
Because the arches were rubbing, so just a few little extra bits, really stretching those. I don't know what they're called, link arms.
Links, yeah.
They're on threaded bar, and just finding bits of the SCX10 that I had left over in the box of bits that came with that, and trying to mix and match and just trying to make it a little bit longer, which worked. And then really rudimentarily whacked the shell on the top. Give it a bit of spray paint, whacked the stickers on. And this is what my daughter's been using. She's a big fan of Pacific Rim. So we've got the old Gypsy Danger on the front, if anybody's seen Pacific Rim, the first one. And as far as a truck goes, you can tell from the last video, it just goes really well.
Well, that was the ironic thing, wasn't it? It's that you spent the least amount of time doing something with this truck. It was a last minute chuck together just so that we could have another truck in the video for our little trials truck challenge, I think we called it. And it was like, it was performed flawlessly.
Just a monster.
It was just great. I mean, it's still got that massive articulation that you get with the Maverick. You know, we didn't even bother to put any chassis rails or anything like that to make it more scale. It's just a standard truck. Standard, Chris?
27 meg, or something like that. Just out of a box of bits just to get it going.
Standard servo.
And that really was its only downfall, wasn't it? Because every time my daughter walked away from the truck, the thing would bugger off down the quarry on its own.
Yeah, because it was out of signal.
And that was really the only downfall.
Yeah, that was funny. Well, I'll tell you what I did notice with this, which I was amazed with, because when I was looking at getting trucks, I'd seen a few videos of people that were using the Maverick as a donor truck to make scalers with. They were buying the chassis rails, limiting the suspension movement and actually getting it to perform a bit more like a real truck.
And that's the route we were going to go down, hence the Rubicon shell.
Yeah, the other one with your Rubicon shell. Well, I noticed that on this truck, the rear axle is just a front axle, but on the rear. So where you've got your steering arm and everything, they've got these like little lock-off stays. I'll get in there with the little camera a minute and show you. And the lock-off stays just stop it from being able to steer. But there's the mounts for a servo and everything, so it wouldn't take much to make this a rear-wheel steer as well, which makes it even better as a cheap first-timer truck if you want to get performance for low, low money.
And of course we got the other Maverick running gear, so
That's
maybe
right.
that's in the video coming soon.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be cool. But yeah, we kind of just went, we'll leave the body on there. It just makes us laugh every time we look at it. It's comical. We think it's great, you know, and you know, people like it as well. So yeah, we like it. It's cool.
All bow to the Frankentruck.